Where you going?
I don't know. Just holding on for dear life. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all good. So today, I would say I'm doing my biggest hedge cut to date. It is a whopper. Now, doesn't look very big, but I would hazard a guess that that's nearly 6-7 meters tall. So we've got a cherry picket on hire today, which is going to make life a lot easier. There's some various other shrubs and hedges here to cut today. Yeah, let me take you around. So yeah, as mentioned, we're going to be facing up this conifer here and the tops. We've got mixed hedging down the side here. Got a lovely bay that's going to make a really nice shape here. We've got salix tree, flamingo tree. That's going to be rounded up, and then some of these lower branches taken off. And then there's a big laurel along the edge here. A few little sycamore. Now here, there's a sycamore tree, and it's growing through from the other side. So little things like these little lower branches will be coming off, and just try and cut off some of these overhanging branches. Because obviously you can imagine the leaf fall that the customer gets in their garden. It's quite a lot. So yeah, we're just waiting on the cherry picker. And then as you come out the front again, we've got a smallish laurel along the edge here, beech hedge behind that we're going to reduce down a couple of foot, and also a little bit of mixed hedging up on the side here. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to try and do what I can filming today, but it's going to be pretty much, as I always say, hands-on. But first things first, we're going to have a cup of tea. All right, here we are in cherry picker life. Up we go. And then the thing is, we've now got to get up here and cut the hedge. It's a bit wobbly. First thing I don't like about cherry picker life is it wobbles a lot when you're up here. And the problem is the way we're sitted and the fact that the border's right below us and right up on the edge of the hedge here. So we'll do what we can. It's a bit cack-handy. Going up. I'm going up. I want the world to know. Alright, so we're pretty much on top of the hedge now. Let's see what we can do up here. Oh my god, this thing is swinging about. It's really tight. It doesn't kite, it does this. Blown like a feather in the wind. afternoon. Well, what a day this has been. It's been high, it's been wobbly, it's been rather cold. But if I spin you round, we've got everything done. So Kai's done, nice little neat job on this. Salix has been done, the bay's been done, this mixed hedging has been done. And then the monster. So I'm talking to the customers about reducing this, especially the back bit. It's probably about 2 meters right to the back. But yeah, all faced up. As I say, biggest hedge to date that I think I've done. So yeah, definitely with the cherry picker has made great help. So yeah, all good. So just got the last little bit to tidy up. Boys are going to go back to the unit and unload. I'm going to go and tip all the waste, and then I'm going quoting, and then we're ready for Tuesday morning. So I'll see you then. See you later. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday morning. Slight change in the weather, and it is cold and frosty, -3 here in Surrey. So we've got all the gear on today to basically get through this border. So customers just moved into this house and they want this all tidied up. A lot of it they're keeping, but probably 90% they want removed. The Mahonia, this japonica bush here, loads of rhododendrons in the front. And then we are keeping this rhododendron, but just giving it a prune, giving this horrible hedge at the back a cut. And yeah, so we're gonna get through here and basically use our little chipper to chip 90% of what we can. We use the Forest Master FM6DD, great little chipper. A lot of people say, how good is it? Well, I'll do a couple of videos. You know, don't expect Timberwolf performance, but it is a good little machine for what we need. Got these horrible pyracanthus in here as well. Keeping this one, excuse me, but removing that one. So yeah, let's don some gear and crack on. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. So, if you remember what we were up against this morning, let me spin you around and let me show you what Kai and I have been working on today. Remember how overgrown this was? All of this was Mahonia, Alchemilla mollis. There was some bay in here, some saplings, all sorts of stuff. Same along here. The pyracanthus has gone. The odd shrub has gone here. And yeah, we have made a huge difference. Let me take you around the front and you can see what the client now has to work with. We've also cut the hedge as best as we can. It's 90% bramble. But yeah, cleared all around the front here. So yeah, the client now has a mammoth border to work with. Probably wants some planting ideas at some point. so that's us done at this job. We've loaded up the van. We've got a few bits to sort out this afternoon, mainly getting ready for tomorrow. Quotes to do, materials to pick up. But yeah, we're out of here. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday morning. It's wet again. It's cold again. It's miserable again. Yay. So the boys are on a job today. They're doing a garden tidy up for a maintenance customer that we've just taken over. But we need to get the garden into a decent state. The old gardener basically has just had no love for it and have left it in an absolute state. Weeds galore. I'm off to do another little monthly tidy up that I do. Nothing big, and then I'll go and join the boys a bit later. So, see you in a minute. Good afternoon, everybody. So, oh my God, what a cold day. It's hasn't got above 3 degrees here. Haven't picked up the camera today because I just wanted to crack on. It was too cold to film anything. But after I left the first job, went and joined the boys on the second job. They've done a fantastic job weeding. Real wet, heavy clay, and we all know what that's like. I did the hedge cutting and a general tidy up. Customer's really happy, so now we can make a real good start on the maintenance for that. Just pulled up home, time to put the fire on, paperwork, and I'll see you in the morning. Peace. Good morning, everybody. Oh my God, it's even colder this morning. Thursday morning, and today we are replacing these sleepers along this curbstone. I think it's initially to stop people driving in, but they are rotten. So we've got 3 sleepers in the van. We're going to cut them into shape, and then we've got to bolt them into the curbstone. Bolt them in, and we're going to use threaded bar and a resin mix today to get a better strength and a contact for them. So, yeah, but my God, is it cold. So we've got our sleepers roughly placed where we need them. We've got the holes drilled. We've got our threaded bolts and nuts in. Now what we need to do is lift everything out, and we're going to be using a resin bond to put into the concrete holes. Come back tomorrow after that's set and just tighten these up. But yeah, everything's looking good, and we shall crack on. Happy Friday. Yes, made it. So today's job, we're removing this heather hedge. We cut this back probably last year at some point, I can't remember when, but it's just getting too big for the space. As you can see, the customer next door can just about get in their gate. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this, and then we're going to put in a low fence. Fence will be about 5 foot high, decorative panels, and then we've got a fence post to repair the other side that we've done. Just the weather's got hold of it and put it completely out of kilt, so they can't shut the gate. So yeah, it's cold today. It's very cold. So let's crack on. So there we go, bit of curb protection fitted, used a resin bond to screw into the concrete, and everyone's happy all round. So yeah, all good. Afternoon, everyone. So there we go, here's our new fence. So yeah, I haven't picked up the camera a lot today because I just wanted to crack on and get it done. We have left a small gap here so we can put some hedges here, because obviously if this person wants to reverse out, they can't see. So we're going to fill in this little section with a hedge, with maybe the chance of then filling in this little bit there. But there we go. That is that job done. So there we go, guys. Another week done, from high hedges to fencing and everything else in between. Hope you enjoyed watching. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe and follow. We'll see you on the next one. See you later.